Hey there, and welcome one and all to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. I am one of your hosts, Morski, also known as Morski, and I am holding my boy Hugh, and I am joined by my fantastic friends. So hey, do you wanna introduce yourselves?
Right. I'm at the top this time. um, I should be used to it with my name, but I've been playing in a few different servers where I've had nicknames that have put me lower. So,
It'd be like that, yeah.
hi, I'm Candle. I'm very excited to be here. We're gonna have good, fun, soft times because we brought the babies together.
My goodness, do they need some soft?
Yes. So I am playing Cassie Trebleclef. Yeah.
Hey.
Yay! And hello, my name is Whis, and I am primarily going to be running a Lil Rai Stagehand today. Chifley will make a guest appearance, but he's not important today. This is baby time.
Chifley gets to get a break.
Well,
Not really.
but oh dear. But we'll get to that, won't we? Why don't we set our scene for us, Morski? What are we doing today?
Yeah, so it's a lovely day in Toontown. It's probably like the birds are singing, the plants are growing. It's a nice and sunny day, and it's like lightly windy. So we come up, we come upon Hugh and Rai because I'd say this isn't too far after Dancing in the Shadows. Don't worry about that, but Hugh's current like Hugh's been at the Spookies Manor for the past couple days, so like go get a couple books. Maybe a
Yeah.
couple more blankets too, just to like make a nice blanket fort to vibe with March. So,
Yeah,
normal
I've got to
things.
say, I'm not entirely certain how much detail Rye has gotten at this point about that whole snafu because he knows that Lynn came back from that absolutely wrecked. He knows that March and Hugh came back from that absolutely wrecked, and he doesn't really know Decimal quite as well. I think Gregory was there too as well, wasn't he? It's just
Yes,
like
Gregory
okay.
was also wrecked. Not gonna lie.
Gregory was wrecked. He has kind of mother hen at everyone, and I have to talk to RJ about
Oh,
having an FPS between Rye and Decimal because they haven't been officially introduced.
yeah.
But he's just
I
bolted in mother hen at Lynn, at Hugh, at March, at Gregory. Hello, Decimal. My name is Rye. Have some hot chocolate. Sit your butt down. Kind of thing. But
Oh,
I
but
cute.
yeah,
at the same time,
I will tell you as well. Right, you 100% know about Decimal. Hugh has gushed about his older brother.
that doesn't mean that he's been met.
Nope.
It's like we
So
still
they
have
gotta
to
be.
work that part out. Dear. But as far as people explaining what the hell happened, Rye probably hasn't gotten the full blow details because Lynn doesn't like doing that. So
Oh my god. I have a terrible idea, but you wouldn't mind talking about it. So honestly, this is like, well, it would be nice to pick up a couple items from home. Do you want to come with me? We can have a nice time, and I can tell you some of what happened.
yes.
Without Lynn busting in and going no.
Yes.
He does. He doesn't say that latter part, but it's hanging there in the air.
Absolutely. And there's also the whole having your own stuff is a lot of comfort, even though you're in a very, very nice place and a very, very safe place. Having your own stuff makes a lot of difference. So, like, we're gonna get you blankets and get you books, and if you've got your favorite PJs, we can get those, and stuff like that. So we can pick up some stuff from your place, and then we can go back to Halloween Town. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a plan, and I'd like to get a couple of things for March and Decimal too. Just like some pillows and some stuff for them. Also,
Okay.
there's this book we've all been reading together. I should show it to you. It's really good.
Oh, sounds good. What's it about? Is it a magic book?
It's storybook.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Because
alright,
I'm a nerd, I'm going to say it's based off of Tales of Vesperia. So, if you know what that game is, Hugh is going to ramble to Raya about, like, the first couple chapters of that story.
Nice. Rai is going to be surrounded by the asterisks of his Grolix font, which for him looks like little stars, because of course they do.
Oh.
As they chatter about stories. And they're going to go through the teleportation circle and go to Toontown, and then they're just walking down the street towards Hugh and Archer's apartment.
And, well, maybe they're passing through a park as they do so, and, Hey, Candle, how's Cassie doing on this fine day?
Pretty well, I think. I don't know. Who do you think was the one who dragged the other person out of the house today to go hang out in the park?
Where are Chifley's dice? Let me roll something for how he is feeling. Like, I mean, he should be feeling pretty okay. But let's just roll just a straight D20 and let's find out.
Oh no.
Cassie's dragging Chifley.
Oh,
that was a 4.
low roll.
dear.
Yeah. Because he's still on leave, but I reckon he probably needs to get back into a routine. If he's anything like me, and let's be fair, he lives in my head, so he will be. When he's not in his routine for an extended period, he starts to get a bit weird.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I probably doesn't help. I think Cassie is the sort to be an early riser, so he might also be half asleep.
Oh.
Yeah. But Chifley manages to get dressed and they're going for a walk in the park. I think you know what? I just realised why he's not doing so well. It's summer in Angst.
Oh.
And I keep forgetting this because it's freezing as all get out here where we live. But over there, it's summer right now.
Yep.
Chifley doesn't like the heat anymore. He's ice-based.
Yeah.
Poor
Hold on.
Chifley going out for a walk, starting to melt.
I do need to roll something for Cassie. Just yeah, this may help or hinder depending on how it goes.
Oh boy.
I love how well this is going so far.
Oh, yeah,
Many
be warned,
plans
my
in
dice have
action,
not
all
been.
of them brilliant.
Be warned, my dice have not been nice to me today. That's actually pretty good. All right.
They decided Cassie has rights.
Yeah. So, she has noticed that Chifley's not doing great with the heat, so she's not walking in the sun and is dragging him through under the shade of the trees, despite the fact that she, if she was by herself, would be out in the sun. So
Solar powered, yeah. Chef's gonna be great in a couple of months. He's gonna love winter. He's gonna be like, you get out of bed and he'll just stand on the balcony in his pajamas. And he'll be fine because winter is his thing. Anyway, I digress greatly. But yeah, so okay, we're sticking to the shady areas under the cool of the big trees of one of the many, many parks of Toontown. Huzzah! Now, I'm going to roll a perception for both Chifley and Rai and see whether or not they notice each other.
yeah,
I'm
I
going
did
to
roll
tell
a
you-
pretty good perception for Cassie, but she doesn't know either Hugh or Rai, so
going to be
'cause
real
Rai
with
and
you.
Chifley have met, but okay, it's not Chifley.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm not rolling perception for Hugh because he's currently deep in, oh boy, time to ramble about this really good book.
Okay. This is ridiculous.
Oh,
Neither of them are good.
Neither of them are good. I'm going to have to probably force my hand somehow.
I mean,
hold on.
we
Where's their
could-
perception?
I mean,
what am I
they
looking
could
at?
just
Right.
run into each other.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rye got a 9. What's Chifley's perception? Where's your perception? Da, 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 da. And that's great. Okay, cool.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Chifley also got a 9. Chifley got a 5 on the dice and has a +4 to perception. Rye got a 4 on the dice and has a +5.
Oh.
Oh, fantastic. Off to a
Great.
great
You
start.
they
can choose
see
a
each other
9 or a
equally.
9.
A 9 or a 9. Okay. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to get Hugh to roll a perception.
Okay.
Not because he recognizes Chifley or Cassie, but for something else. So roll a perception and let's see what happens. Please be
Yeah,
high.
sure. Okay. Holy bleep, 21!
Wow, okay. All right, so Hugh, you're walking with Rye through the park, and Rye likes to stay under the shadows of the trees because he doesn't like light so much, being a dark type.
Yep.
And you walk past this other pair of toons, and it's normal to see other toons in the park because that's what the park is for. But as you walk past this particular pair, the air around them is very, very cold. Like air-conditioned cold. And that is unusual.
I'll be, so, number one, I imagine Rai's, like, looking at Hugh. Rai would be able to see Hugh's reaction of, like, question mark above his head.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, it's actually what Hugh's first instinct would be is to roll Arcana because he figures it's some form of magic. So I'm rolling Arcana.
Oh my god.
Would you like my
Wow.
28?
Hugh's Arcana has gone up a bit since the last time we played.
That's a +13!
So I feel I should note he leveled up after his lore game. He's level 9, and also he's part rogue.
Yeah, okay, that'll do it.
Diggity damn, okay. Alright, so yeah, so you've noticed there's this cold aura of this pair as they walk past you, and you turn and look, and it's kind of obvious that it's probably coming from the slightly taller blue and white with snowflakes all over him themed guy, rather than the stained glass window fairy girl.
Yeah.
And it's definitely something. It's not like a spell. It's not like it's something innate with with his design and his whole aesthetic, I guess.
Hugh is
rather
honestly,
than any particular thing.
it's okay. Like Hugh's internally going, "Oh, sorcerer? Probably a sorcerer. That's cool."
That's cool.
That was not on purpose, I swear.
Oh, God.
And I'm gonna say that Rai does sort of blink as Hugh has stopped and is looking back at them, and he's going to turn and look at them and,
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you in a while.
and that's when Chifley is going to stop and look over his shoulder at the two of you and just sort of look at Rai, and there's just this recognition. It's like, hello?
Friend of yours?
No, not really. We've only met a handful of times. They came to our agency not that long. Hello, how are you, Mr.
Well, thank you.
I think Cassie
And,
has leaned round past Chifley as just quick wave. Hi.
Hello. Hello, Miss Cassie, how are you?
Loaded question, huh?
Yeah, particularly because she doesn't know, right?
Oh.
So there's a bit of a ... Good.
I'm gonna roll Rai an insight. Something that he is pretty okay at. That's not a bad roll. 17. Okay, cool. I think it might take a tick, 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 ding.
Oh, right, sorry, we haven't actually met. And he kind of taps his pointer fingers together. My name is, Junior Detective Lil Rai Stagehand. It's, nice to meet you.
And he sticks his hand out to Jake.
That's very cute. Though I do think she is gonna brighten at that just because she heard detective and stagehand in the same sentence.
Lynn is very good, yes.
Yeah. And she's heard that name a lot recently. hasn't
Mhm.
put hasn't met Lynn though, but has heard the name. Actually, I'm gonna I might roll this because this would be funny.
Oh,
Okay, that's at least So that was an intelligence. Just I thought it would be funny if she didn't quite put together that there was Junior and Rai in there and jumped straight to
oh my goodness.
So yeah, she's gonna approach to shake Rai's hand and Stagehand, like Detective Lynn Stagehand.
Uh-huh. That's my mom.
Ah.
And my boss.
Lynn gets around.
Oh, and this is my friend Hugh.
And he just sort of sweeps the hand back towards you.
Hugh waves and it's like, hi, nice to meet you. Hugh Script.
Cassie.
And,
Trebleclef. Nice to meet you.
there's a nod, and also he will, like, give a nice to meet you at Chifley, too.
Chifley will give a very formal sort of nod and a slight angling of the upper torso in a half bow. Yep, that's polite.
Honestly, Hugh's gonna get a little bit flustered because it's like, hey, no, we're not even at home. You don't need to be formal to me. Hugh's a formal well, technically he's still, I guess. Don't worry about it. So he's just, no, you don't need to do that to me.
Look, some manners are hard to not use.
Hugh,
But anyway.
who lives with
So
I don't know how to tell you, but Lynn and Decimal both get in through the window. Do I really need to say any more?
So that was a history on Cassie's behalf. For two reasons. Because Hugh introduced himself with his full name. One reason being, Cassie has been to Whis.
He who?
So she might recognize the name from there. I will leave that up to you whether you would like that or not. The other reason being she has met March before. So I think she also recognizes the last name. Yeah, because that was the very first. It was like very recently after March had changed his name to Script. So I think he introduced himself as March Script.
Oh, yeah, you are looking at March's older brother, Cassie, and also, yeah, you've been to Whis. You know that the family that leads that town goes by Script?
Yeah, so that's a bit of an eyebrow.
Possibly you even heard, like, yeah, Tone Script is the one leading the town. Older brother, question mark?
Yeah, fair enough. She's filing that away. But the thing she's gonna say is, oh, script. You do you know a match?
Oh, yeah, that's my little brother. You met him?
Yeah.
Was he really tall and have flowers for his head and 4 arms?
Yeah. I played
And he's
sports
really
ball
nice.
against him.
Oh,
March plays sports?
yeah, he
You
did
didn't tell
so
me
once a
March
while
played
back.
sports.
Hey, it was a while ago. I thought you were there too. I could have sworn Lynn went there to watch with me. I thought he knew.
No?
Okay, well, when we get back to Halloween Town, I'll drag March over so, you can get the full retelling. But,
He was
I
very
have to
fast.
get merch of the team. that sounds like March. Did you know that he's an actor? He's in movies.
I did. He told me that. It's very cool. Yeah.
it is. Well,
Um,
nice to meet you too. I guess proper. Hugh did mention some of the people in the sports game, though it's been a little while. Didn't realize.
Yeah. He shot at me with the crossbow. But
Yeah,
fair, we love
you're
him
you're
sports.
getting a pat on the shoulder from you.
to be fair, he did that after I charmed him, so fair?
Yeah, fair is fair.
That's not the worst thing I've heard about things happening in sports.
Well, what is the worst thing you heard happening in sports?
I'm pretty sure Teal said he got struck by lightning.
Yes, that was
mean,
much. That was much. He did that, I think. Does Teal?
She was like, I
Tiger?
guess, but Teal can have that happen really easily to him too if he just asks me to do it. So Hugh shrugs.
yeah, no, he's a tiger, yeah.
Yeah, we were on the same team. We won. I made the floor lava, and I
Yes, he told me about the lava. That's why Mom calls him Lava Dork. That's because of you, Miss Cassie. Because he fell in, I think.
he did. He got pushed. He pushed someone in, and then he got pushed in himself. But I could fly over the lava, so I wasn't stuck on an island like everyone else.
Hey. Oh wait, you can fly?
Would you like to roll an insight?
I will.
Yes.
Yeah, Hugh will as well. Oh man, Hugh's insight is ridiculous. Now I'm gonna have fun with this. I will tell you on Hugh's end, he just seems very excited, and you will note the bird tail he has.
Mhm.
That's a 26.
Oh wow! All right. I don't think this is gonna matter, but I'm gonna roll it anyway. Oh, you kidding me? Okay. You remember how I said the dice weren't being very nice to me at the moment?
They decided Cassie has rights.
Did you get a nat 20?
No.
Nat
Got
1.
it close.
Nat 1.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That was
Never mind. No more rights.
That was a deception. So yeah, you both catch her wince a little bit before she responds with a yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's really, really cool. I mean, you've got wings now, don't you?
Yeah, actually. Well, first of all, that is really neat, Cassie, and, I'm learning technically. One moment. Hey, Rai, do me a dex save.
Okie dokie.
To see whether you get bonked by the fluffy wings.
The chances are high, but we'll see what happens.
And
Oh,
I'll
okay,
just...
that's a 16. That's not bad. I don't need to use dice price of that because he doesn't have a modifier. 16. It
Hey.
nearly was a 3. I watched it hover 3 for a second before clicking over. It's like, okay.
It's like there is this beat. You see Hugh focus. Oh hey, wings. Right, you just barely duck.
He sinks down into his shadow, going duck.
Yeah. And I'm like, he was like, oh wait, right, sorry about that. Didn't. Oh. And
Rai's shadow
yeah.
on the ground just gives a bit of a thumbs up.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, because you can see these wings are rather big.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll Cassie an insight to see if she can figure out that Rai is new to the. Sorry, Hugh is new to this.
Yeah, I'll say
Aw.
it's a low DC for Hugh. If that's another nat one, I'm giving you advantage.
Well, it's not a nat 1.
You can still get the advantage.
Cassie's dice say no.
It's Hugh. You can read him like a book.
Alright, that's better.
He's Ghibli and he's very expressive.
You could say
Yeah.
you could read him like a script.
Fish, which is funny because she's an actress.
Yeah. You get the sense that like Hugh isn't quite new to the wings. He's had them for a little while. And you can see that, yeah, he's taking proper care of them. He does not know how to fly, though.
Fair
That's
enough.
pretty obvious with how he walks around.
How?
Isn't it cool?
It's very cool. How long have you had them?
Well, thank you. And Hugh's a bit bashful. Few months now? It's been a few months now. I don't really know how to fly, though. I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah, I can tell.
He rubs the back of his head.
Did you want some help?
Yeah, sure. I'd love some help. I don't want to crash into a tree again.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Though,
I wish I could fly.
Well, you're a druid, right? Can you wild shape into a bird?
I mean, the last time I tried to wild shape into a bird, it kind of, it didn't quite hurt, but it didn't work, and I turned into some sort of lizard, and then I kind of fell asleep for a bit. So last time I tried, it didn't work. So I haven't tried for a while. Fee said I had to be a little stronger before the bird would work. Birds are hard. Have been tempted to ask Fee to bite me a few times, but I haven't.
Why? Oh, is Fee a were-raven?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's been a while now, right? Do you want to try again?
I could. Yeah, why not? I'll give it a go.
And I'm just gonna roll him a something or other just to see how graceful this is. I'm gonna roll this as a performance. Actually, let's roll a performance. This is gonna be funny.
oh no.
That's not very high. That's not very high at all. Okay, so what's your again? Oh yeah, 'cause I'm not a bard. That is total 4. Okay, so Cassie, I don't know how many druids have had a general interaction with, but the way Rai does his
might
wild
be the
shape.
first druid she's met.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rai's the only druid Hugh knows, too.
Alright, so Rai sort of sinks down into the shadows of the trees, and you can see the tree shadow and then Rai's darker shadow. And he's just sort of there, and he does a few little shadow puppets with his hands. So like he does a little bunny shape, and then a little an elephant shape, and then he sort of sticks his arms out as if flapping his wings and goes, "Ka!" And then like a child. So you just see this little silhouette flapping his wings, going "Ka!" And then just when it starts to get awkward, like just when you're like, I don't think it's working, that's when his shadow shifts and it shifts down to this little round shape, and then there's a little boop sound as he pops out of his shadow into 3D into this little bird shape. I get to show you the picture. I get to show you the picture.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Discord, load it. Do
I
it.
wanna
Do it.
see.
Discord,
Oh my God,
please.
computer, please.
Oh.
You are correct. That is Hugh's expression. It's so small.
Yes, that is 100% Cassie's expression. Just the little like, oh my god, that is so cute.
Yeah. You see like the stars. Like Hugh has the starry eyes. They're the stars around him. Just you're so small and fluffy, fellow bird.
Whereas Rai is just sort of looking at his wings, and then down at his little tail, and at his little claw feet, and then he's just doing tiny little flaps. Like, I'm a bird, I'm a bird, I'm a bird.
Yes.
This the high pitched sort of squeal as Cassie's like, "You're so cute."
He will also just cast speak with animals if like that needs to be done to understand, right?
I mean, you don't have to.
Okay, cool. But yeah. Burb orb.
Burb orb.
Bird orb.
Borb.
Borb. I love the heterochromia as well. That's really cute.
Yeah, this is an adorable picture.
Yeah, his left eye is blue. His right eye is grey, and he's just got this little grey face, little yellow beak, like all the colours that you can see in this tiny little round colour palette for his normal shape. It's like the underside of his wings are that dark red.
Nice.
Cool.
But he's just doing this little excited little flap and waddle around. He's like, I got wings and a tail and I'm a bird. I think the next step is how the heck do I get in the air? But I'm a bird. I'm gonna chase Fee. As soon as I know how to fly, I'm going to chase Fee.
Hugh inside of his head just kind of goes rip Fee. Anyways, he's like, shall I try picking you up? See if like you can jump and flap your wings?
I mean, I can try. And Miss Cassie, is it okay if you both?
Sorry, I missed that you cut out at the end.
Oh, did I? Darn.
Yeah.
Is it okay if you teach us both?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm guessing you don't have any flying experience. Do you have any, Hugh?
I know how to glide down to the ground safely, but not much otherwise.
I mean, that's a good start. Landing can be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, gliding is probably a good way. Not sure where would be a good place to practice that.
So at this point, I'm gonna interrupt, and I'm gonna get everyone to roll a quick whiz save.
Okay.
Oh. A whiz saver.
Yeah, just to see how startled you are.
Oh, good.
That's a 17.
Wow, Chiff, you didn't need to roll that high. You really didn't need to roll that high, especially given what your whiz save is.
Chifley is probably used to this, if it's what
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it is.
Uh-huh.
That's a nat
Oh.
20.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh, Rise Whis is going up. Okay, and Chef got a 19. And a 17 from you, 11 from Cassie. Okay, so I think Cassie probably does a small amount of startle, but everybody else is fine. As
Yeah.
there is suddenly a loud ding-a-ding-ding, ding-a-ding-ding, ding-a-ding-ding-ding from Chifley's pocket. I'm just going to roll him a quick hammer space. That is not a 1. And he's just going to pull out his phone and answer it. Like, he's going to scoot away from the group a little bit, talk, like, answer the phone quietly, and then just hang up. And you can, all three of you, just look at him and you can just sort of see his hair turning a little white and just this kind of expression as he just stares at his phone.
Oh.
And the air has gone a little
Aw.
colder and he's just like, I'm so tired. That's his expression right now.
Aw.
Is everything okay?
I need to go and pick up my sister from school. Again.
Okay. My condolences.
It's probably okay. She got in trouble again, didn't she?
Yes. This time, she's been taking around shoes for some reason. I'm not even sure I want to know. Is at this point, and he's gonna look at Hugh and then look at Rai for a little bit longer, and then look at Cassie. But what would you do?
She looks a little uncertain because she did just say that she would help with the flying and but then also, like, you know, she hasn't been out of the apartment without Chifley or Chris or something like that in a while, and so there is a little bit of hesitation before she sort of, like, her expression sort of resolves a little bit more, like, a little bit deliberately, and she's gonna nod. I can stay here. I'll be fine with Ryan, Hugh. And I've got my phone on me, so yeah.
He'll nod, and he's just sort of looking at Rai again, and then looks back at her. All right, if you want to stay here, and I'll bring Missy back.
Yeah,
Figure
it's
out what to do from there.
open park. I'm not alone. And I can wait for you guys to get back. It'll be fine.
And he'll give a nod, and then nod at Rai and nod at Hugh, and then not quite jog, but like power walk out of the park. And the temperature rises as he walks away. And Rai just sort of does a little bit of a it's like putting your hands on your hips, except he's still a tiny bird orb.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, that is actually not a surprise. She is like that. But I think we should do the flying thing rather than ponder that. What on earth would she want everyone's shoes for? I
Maybe
don't
it's
know.
a protagonist syndrome.
I'm sure
I mean,
she'll have the full story by the time I get home.
probably. We had to arrest her once.
Really?
That was you? I heard about
well.
that.
I'm not surprised. If you hang out with Mr. Forde, you would have heard about the things your sister does. I'll tell you about it later, Hugh. I might have to actually double check with Mom if it's okay to tell you. But yeah,
fair.
it was it was a bit weird. She's only little. Like, she's shorter. She's short. But full of enthusiasm, I think.
She's 6.
But anyway, we were doing flying. She's 6. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna nod and like, okay, so I guess her luck's like mine. There's a pause. I was Chifley luck.
You might need it.
Yeah.
Anyway, flap.
Right.
Shall we get off the main path first, so like we're not in the way of people?
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
I think I'm gonna roll a perception for Cassie because I think I've got an idea of what they can use for some gliding lessons. I just gotta see if I can find if she can spot it.
Fair enough.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, she's gonna aha, and she's gonna point to a playground that's nearby, which is got the tall like the parts that go up and then the slides down and stuff. So she's just like pointing that like
ladder.
we can practice gliding over here.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Ryan
Sounds
is going
like
to
a
be doing
plan.
the little hop, little thing, instead of trying to walk. Entirely because that's how his Uncle Daniel moves. Just this little hop.
Oh, I think if he's moving slowly, Cassie might like pick him up.
Yeah, the Hugh in my head gave me like, oh right, do you want to be picked up?
Please pick the boy up. Please, he doesn't weigh anything.
The boy had Candle, Cassie, and Hugh teamwork. The boy has been picked up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, has everyone at this party got negative strength?
Yes.
yes.
Hugh has a -2 to strength, so
Yeah, so does Rai.
Oh my god, Cassie is the strongest in this bunch with a -1.
Love it.
Oh,
Amazing.
we are all squishy spellcasters. We are all squishy spellcasters who weigh too little at school.
Rai normally weighs about the same as 2 bunches of grapes. So as this tiny bird, he probably weighs like 10 grapes at best.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I have.
Light as a feather.
Yep. Hey! Oh, yeah, I have Hugh's weight described as like carrying a sack of mandarins.
I don't.
So like,
Yeah, I don't know if I have a like description for how heavy Cassie is, but considering she's a fairy, I'm gonna say not much.
this is just
It's like
This
a bucket
is-
of fairy club.
yes.
Oh dear. Alright,
We
so we're
are
going
all-
over to the play equipment.
And we are all just squishy spellcasters who weigh too little.
Hey, Candle, for shits and giggles, can this be the same playground that has the cursed swing set in it?
Yes.
Oh, there's a story here. There's a story here. Can I hear?
There will be a swing set nearby that says "Do not use." Cursed.
I think it
Cool.
has in small script, unless you're a child, in which case it's fine.
Yes. Something along those lines.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I will say though, yeah, Cassie sees this sign, is just like, huh? And then is just like, okay, well.
Because it would be recognizably in Crystal's handwriting.
Yes! Okay, yeah, she rolled a 17, so there's the extra long pause. And she's just like, what? And then it's like,
Oh my
okay,
goodness.
I can ask her about that later.
Hugh sees that, and you see the ... as he's like, should I use remove curse on this swing set? It's probably fine. He just walks
Does he say that out
Forward
loud?
with the average. You know what? He sees this and it's just the does the do the swings need to remove curse cast on them?
I mean,
Wait. Oh, we're in that park. Huh? No, I think it should be fine here. Say,
yeah,
don't waste a spell.
I think
Yeah.
my sister wrote this and she has remove curse, so if the sign's here, I don't know if it's gonna do much.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
Yeah, I helped. I made that sign, and Miss Crystal wrote it.
What on earth happened?
I kind of want to know that too.
Oh, she kept falling off. It was bullying her.
Really?
Oh, okay.
The look of delight on her face.
Siblings.
Yeah, just that I am so telling her I know about this when I get home look.
Hey, actually, what if we do use the swings, like, swing really high on the swings and then jump off? Use our wings to glide down?
Yeah,
I'm not very good at the swings, even when I've got hands and long legs.
can do that, but might be a bit hard to multitask with it.
True.
I was thinking off of
I
where
think we
the
still
slide
want
is.
to climb up that and just jump.
Ah, that's a good idea. Should we all then roll in acrobatics to climb?
This is going to be hilarious.
Oh, good. I get to do this one at disadvantage because it's a dex check.
Ominous, delightful.
Hugh is fine, graceful even.
Yeah. Like, Hugh get up, he's nicely perching on, like, one of the side rails. He's A-okay. Oh, no!
Yeah, like, she looks confident starting up, and then, like, about halfway, I think her foot slips or something, and there's, like, that sort of look of panic, like, she should be able to do something she's not able to at the moment before, like, sort of flinging forward and grabbing and being like, right, I should probably try going slower, and then continues up slower.
Are you okay, Miss Cassie?
Rise
You
on
want some
perched on
help?
a lower bit, like on the actual platform, rather than up the
Yeah, Hugh's actually gonna offer a hand, if she wants to take it. Easier getting
Yeah.
up.
She is gonna take that as I'm okay. Getting used to different wing size.
Fair.
Rai just sort of looks at her and is like, I am going to keep my beak shut. Um,
Okay, so what do we do? Do we just jump and do a whole lot of flapping, or is there a technique? I mean, your wings aren't bird wings. You have pretty fairy wings, but surely there's a similar technique here.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the type of wing and what it's designed to do, like... So I've gotten the hang of gliding. And my wings resemble a swallow's, so when I get the hang of actually flying, I'll probably be able to be pretty acrobatic in the air. It looks like your wings are... They're probably good for, like, getting up suddenly.
That'd be cool.
A lot of it will start to come more naturally. You won't have to think about it as much. But to start, probably, you'll want to have your wings out, tilted, horizontally, but kind of also a little bit down so they catch the air and will drag.
probably might take a couple of goes, but you'll probably figure out what feels best.
Yeah, oh yeah, since you have a tail, it'll probably good to have it spread out too, because that'll catch the air more.
Okay.
He's going to experiment with how he's holding his wings and then moving his tail. And I just pulled up the Raven stat block because he is in a wild shape, so he uses the stat block. And his dex goes from that 14, that actually goes to a 16 because he's got a +2 dex in this.
Nice.
But you want to know
Hey.
something funny though?
Oh,
Oh dear.
In this form, he has a -4 in his strength modifier.
oh, baby!
Oh.
Oh,
I love wild shape, I must say.
Fantastic.
it's hilarious.
Oh dear. Yeah, and so Rai is sort of just practicing that, and then sort of looking at Hugh to see whether or not Hugh is doing it. Partially to see if Hugh is doing it, and then assuming Hugh correctly, because Hugh's had wings for a lot longer than the last 5 minutes.
I feel like currently Hugh is still just like perching on like, so he's a bird, but he's also a cat. You can see that in how he's perching, though you will be able to note he's actually using his, like, it's a little bit shaky. He's not used to having a tail, but he's using it to help him balance, and the wings as well. So you can actually see, like, maybe the wind blows a bit, tail actually goes a bit wider and adjusts as he makes sure he doesn't fall off.
Nice. Instinctive balance adjustment. Yep.
Yeah. He's actually just keeping an eye to make sure folks don't fall as well, because, this is something to look out for, and Rai's currently tiny.
I think
Literally and mechanically as well.
I think if Cassie catches that look, is that
Don't worry, I've got feather fall.
Okay, that's good.
It's always good for, people who have wings when they're learning.
Except I can't cast spells like this.
You know, that's a good point. I should probably learn Featherfall. Well, I guess I'll go for it. Shall
Go for
I?
it, Hugh.
What shall I
Cassie
roll
will
for this?
nod. I'm thinking acrobatics might not be a bad one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, let's see how this goes. That's a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Oh, Hugh! Oh no!
Like, he goes to, like, he stands up, he's balancing this fine, and this is when a gust of wind goes, so he falls off. You can kind of, like, he flaps, and you can see the tail going a little bit wild as he's you hear a meow squeak from him as he falls.
Yeah.
Just like,
Oh man.
it's obviously no fall damage. It's not as bad a fall as if you were without the wings, but
I was
there's
gonna
a
say
pout.
there's there is a sort of like Cassie is
Soft
gonna
fall.
cast Featherfall, so Hugh's gonna just drop the like softly to the ground. And yeah, you'll see Rai will see Cassie's eyes glow blue when she casts the spell. But
Ooh.
yeah, and then yep, the Featherfall to land.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, okay then. Hugh lands okay on the ground. If you look
okay,
at him,
Hugh?
there is a pout on his face. Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for the save, Cassie.
No problem.
Gotta be careful.
The wind can be deceptive.
Yeah. I was not expecting it to catch my wings quite like that. Ah, well.
But that's what we
Hugh,
want it to do, right? We want to like sails on a boat. I've heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
oh my goodness,
No,
Hugh.
Hugh.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness, Hugh!
That's a nat 20. You got a nat 1 and then a nat 20.
The duality of Bash is following me here, I guess.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay, so, like, yeah, Hugh gets up fine. He tries again. Climbs back up to his perch and is just like, okay. Second time's the charm. He jumps off. And he managed to get in like a good few flaps and is actually just a little bit higher before he goes to glide down. It's
Yeah.
honestly pretty graceful.
I think Cassie's gonna call out. Oh, you go first.
Oh no, I was just saying,
Oh.
Rai is bouncing with excitement.
Aww.
Cassie's gonna call out. You got it!
Yeah. Worked out this time, and Hugh, when he lands, Hugh turns to the Abra and just, like, has this face. He's grinning brightly. Like, hands up. He made it.
Yeah, that was really good. You even got a bit higher.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, Hugh's bouncing a bit in place.
Rai is going to be doing some very ineffectual claps with his wings.
Aww.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna give it a go. Oh boy.
You
okay.
can do it.
You're okay.
Oh,
You got
I'm gonna-
this.
Actually, I'm gonna cast a bardic inspiration on you, right?
Oh,
Aw.
sweet. What am I adding?
Let me
6
just
or an
check.
8?
I think it's an 8. Yeah, plus 1d8.
Okie dokie. That one. Now, because acrobatics is a dex roll, I'm going to use that plus 2 rather than the plus nothing. Alright,
Yeah,
so we'll
understandable.
try. Alright, let's roll the d8. Oh, okay. So we have that plus that plus that. That is a 7.
Oh,
It
honey.
is. I'm just sort of picturing that he sort of jumped off the top of the slide, intending to kind of glide sideways over it, and he gets not much, like maybe one flap, and then falls and lands on the slide and goes whee, down the slide.
Yeah, I think
And just sort of- you just see him sort of disappear as he goes boop, off the end.
in
And
that
then-
case, you don't get a further fall because that's not technically a fall.
Yep. He just disappears off the end of the slide, and you just hear this little "Oof," as he lands on the tan bark at the bottom.
Wait. Does he fly right off? Because I'm wondering, can Hugh catch him?
Mm.
Can Hugh catch him?
I'm gonna go with probably not, because he doesn't have enough mass to get up that kind of speed.
Aw. Aw. That's fair.
So he's just sort of sitting on the tan bark at the bottom of the slide. He's just sort of
Aw.
That did not work.
You'll get it the next time. Keep at it. It took me a little while, too.
Yeah, it was a good
Now I
first
got some
attempt.
tinier wings. Well, I mean, I didn't completely fall on my face. Gosh, that would hurt with this beak.
and he just brings his wings around and just starts touching his face.
Oh. Yeah.
It was even harder than the time I was a snake. And that was hard. I didn't have any legs or arms.
That does sound hard.
That.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of have to
it's-
wiggle.
I can't really imagine being in that kind of shape. Just
Yeah. I
there
can't
is
either.
a pause as Hugh does like the thinking face.
Yeah, just the thought bubble over all of the heads of the the human sort of like version of the wiggle.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He will
Who would
come
like to know
over
what-
and also he will also come over and pick up the Rai.
put him back at the top of the slide to try again. Who would
Yeah.
like to know what he rolled on his second?
I'd love to know.
Oh. Yeah, I'd love to as well.
It's the same thing.
It is worse!
Oh.
It's the worst because he doesn't have the bardic inspiration anymore. So
Oh.
he doesn't even get that little bit of lift, and I think because while he's a Warn, he is a Pokemani, which is kind of anime-ish in terms of gags. And so he does a flap, hits the slide, and then does a real roll, and then he just does that little motion blur as he rolls down the slide.
Oh
At the
no!
end.
No.
And you can just see these little red and gold pieces of Growlix just sort of pop up into existence from where he is as he's just sitting there going, "Gah."
Oh no!
Oh.
I imagine so like Hugh went up the slide to like deposit right there. I'm just imagining Hugh and Cassie giving each other a look of oh no.
Yeah, and then just like, I don't know, taking the slide down to see if he's okay.
Yeah,
He's
Hugh.
okay. He's
He's-
sulking though.
Aw, like Hugh will actually just jump off and glide down.
Hmm.
And yeah, Rai, you're picked up again. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
It's
Clumps.
hard. You should have seen me when I first learned. I hit the only tree in the park.
Oh, my condolences. Yeah, you remember Lynn teasing me the other day, Rai?
Yeah.
That's cause I got stuck in a tree near network,
Oh.
and Decimal had to go get me down.
And the trees in Halloween Town kind of hold on to you a bit. They're grabby.
Yeah, so that was one of my attempts at flying, so it takes a
I guess these
bit.
trees are a bit softer than the ones at home.
Yeah.
Toontown trees are good for that.
Yeah.
Mm. Are you gonna have a go, Miss Cassie? I mean, we've both already had two.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
And she's gonna slowly. I'm not gonna roll her in acrobatics for that. She's gonna slowly climb the ladder. Take a deep breath, and she's gonna jump off the slide. And now I get to roll an acrobatics.
I want you to know. Hugh is cheering her on. I imagine Raya is as well. So like, you got these two burbs, just like cheering Cassie on in the background. You can do it.
Boba 10. So
12 not.
Yeah, so I think she does manage to glide down. It's not elegant. She looks unsure. And it looks like a little bit of a strain at the moment because her wings are smaller than they should be at the moment, but there's still enough to hold her weight when she glides, so she lands with a bit of a kind of like hands in the air, I did it. It's kind of like she looks very delighted.
There's a few little
Hey.
bounces from the bird orb and ineffectual wing claps. They
I
kind of
think-
just sound like
Aw. I think Hugh's put Rai on his head at this point, so you get a bunch of claps from him.
That is so cute.
Yeah, not as graceful as normally can be, but yeah,
It's a start.
yeah.
No, you should have another go. You'll be even better the second time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then we can see how to help you, Rai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was pointedly not pointing out, like trying not to think of his second attempt. But
I'm gonna say when Rai tries again, you get the help action.
okay.
So advantage.
Sounds good to me.
Wow, okay, my dice were nice to me, and I'm not rolling this one at disadvantage because she's done it once already. So yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
Yeah, this time's a lot
That's the
more
business.
confident. And yeah, she glides down much more gracefully. Lands very ballerina style. Like the feet touch down into like plie kind of thing.
nice.
Yay!
That looks fantastic.
Just
That is really different to arrow wings. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
They're really pretty too.
thanks.
Oh, agreed. It makes me think of stained glass.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. You you should see my sister. She's got it all over her design.
Oh, okay.
Mostly in like blues and stuff though. You've got the whole rainbow in yours.
Yeah, I take after my mum with that. Chris takes more after Dad with the blues.
That's neat.
So, Rai, did you want to try again?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You can do
Yeah.
it. We
Too
believe
nice
in
and tall.
you.
I'll just jump from here.
All right.
Yeah.
No,
And that's
I'm gonna
how
do it
the
with
help
advantage.
action happens.
Okay, well that's good because the first one was a 5, so that makes it a 7 again. Come on, Ryan. I believe in you, buddy.
You can do it, kiddo.
Oh no!
Oh no,
Oh!
what's that?
Is that a nat 1?
No, I mean because it's a help action, it's advantage, so he gets the 7. I rolled a 2, which made it
Oh.
a 4.
Oh.
Oh!
He gets one little lift as he does a really good one solid good flap, and then just poof, down.
Oh, did
Like-
you?
Oh.
You can even just try and catch it because he's literally just jumped for Hugh's head.
Yeah, I'm gonna do sleight of hand. Let's go. Come on, Hugh. That's a 10.
Average.
Is that
Like
enough?
it's not graceful. It's enough. It's not heavy, and he's still big enough that Hugh can catch them. He's right in front of him, but it's not graceful. Like it's not
Yeah.
just sticking your hands out and underneath him. You actually have to kind of maybe that sudden hug.
Oh,
This
yeah, like
isn't
Hugh
working.
stumbles. Like Hugh stumbles and is just now hugging her. I'll roll strength to see. I'll roll strength to see how that hug goes.
Oh my
He makes a
God.
little squeaky toy noise, like a rubber duck.
My goodness! Sorry, Rai. I just didn't want you to fall.
Thank you, Hugh.
Like
It's
Hugh
hard.
lets go. You can just stand on his hands.
Yeah, I think you can do it, Rai, and you get another bardic inspiration.
Oh golly, come on,
Aw.
Rye. You can
And
do it. buddy.
With advantage, Hugh's helping.
Okay, I'm gonna use the bardic on the better of these two. Let's see what happens. Okay, that doesn't completely suck. Where's my D8? Alright. We're looking at that plus that. 16!
Nice.
Yes! He's determined. He is determined. He does a little bit of a wiggle of his little tail and stuff, and maybe because standing on his hands, like flinging him up a little bit to give him that last little boost. But then he sort of does a flap, and then a flap, and then a glide,
Hey!
and then goes as he sort of lands in the tan bark really gently, and then you can just sort of see him vibrating, like he's still got his wings out, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, ah.
Yeah,
You did.
You did it.
Cassie is
Third
also
time's a
throwing her
charm.
hands in the air.
Yeah, so is Hugh.
Rai is just overcome with joy right now.
So, yeah, I think we got gliding down. But next is to try and get into the air from the ground. That's a little bit harder. That
Yeah.
that takes a little bit more strength. You kind of gotta flap fairly hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's what I've been struggling with. Like, have to get yourself into the air and make sure you don't crash into anything as you do so.
Mm. We might want to move away from the playground for this one, so you can't crash into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Very
It,
good call.
it might be good as well to just start with flapping our wings.
Yeah, you wanna get about like you jump into the air like distance from the ground and like a double jump.
Oh,
okay.
that makes sense.
I have no idea.
I,
Well, let's
but,
see.
I'm
yeah.
just currently grinning in haha video games. I look at the character who's technically an ex-spy of, and that character gets a double jump later in game, so
Nice.
it's cool. I will say then as well, because he was at the top of the slide. Yup, just gonna jump down. He has the hang of gliding. It's cool.
Yeah, don't need to roll for that one now that we've got gliding down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm thinking athletics might be the better one for this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, sure. This is gonna be hilarious.
Oh.
Yes! Yes, that's adorable.
Who
Blessed
gave me an art
content.
program that I can just draw during FPS? It's like that is too cute to not draw. Needs to exist.
Yes.
Alright, athletics. Okay,
So
athletics is
Hugh's
strength.
doing great. That's a
Alright.
6.
Let's see what the old math rocks have for me.
Oh dear.
Alright.
Because Rai has the
Nope.
negatives in his strength.
Oh,
Oh,
minus
no.
4.
That is a 3 in total. Oh my gosh, he is just sitting there flapping. He's not getting any air whatsoever. His technique, it don't work.
I think Hugh's giving me the vibe of just he had tried. It's really hot. You know what? He's just gonna lay face down for a moment. He's earned that right.
It's fair enough. I think Cassie gets a little bit of air. She manages to show them the right technique, I think, but she's like not used to. Again, her wings are smaller than they should be. They can't really hold her weight at the moment, so she kind of can't stay in the air
Oh.
very well.
Mm. Like there's a brief pause for this crew to get a break, catch their breaths.
Yeah.
Oh boy. This is gonna take practice.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I'll like to do a running jump, perhaps, because my wings are shaped like this.
Maybe.
Running
Swallows are really
jumps
fast.
can definitely
Hmm?
help.
Because I know I, the player too, am thinking of like swallows and swifts, and generally when you see they fly, they like essentially jump off their perch and then just They do some funny fun acrobatics.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll an animal handling first for Rai to go, okay, I've got raven's wings. Let's see whether or not he can think of how ravens fly. He's also seen like feet and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, Rai, that is quite good. That's a 21.
Nice.
So you've got this little the orb is doing the pondering. He's sitting there, he's thinking, and now I'm gonna roll him again and I'm gonna give him advantage because he rolled a 21.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Please be better than that. Please be better than that. Please be better than that. That is 9s and only 9s!
Oh my goodness.
Which means that's a total of 5 because he's still got the -4.
Oh.
Right. I mean, it's better.
Try
It's
again.
better than a 3. He's getting a little bit of up, like he's jumping. That didn't work.
Try again with advantage.
It was better.
Yeah. Maybe.
Why are my wings so small?
Well, I mean, probably because you are small.
Because you're a verb.
What?
Oh my god.
Okay, that doesn't entirely. Still got a -4. That's 8. He's getting there. He's getting a little bit.
Like, maybe if with your shape of the wings, maybe if you flap like this, and Hugh like pushes himself up so he's sitting, and he opens his own wings and attempts to flap it in a way he figures would work for Rai.
I can give it a go. That looks really uncomfortable with your wings.
Well, it is, but I won't be flapping like that. You will.
My boy!
Yes?
Oh.
No, that's good! That,
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, is a nat 20!
Nice.
Hey! The demonstration helped.
Absolutely. That, it's still a 16, but it also is a nat 20.
Yeah.
So,
no, he's got
He
it.
can flap. He's got it.
He can fly, and he can do this little, he's like, gets air, and he's like, ah! And then he sort of sticks his wings out to glide, and then he flaps some more, then glides, and then he comes down to land. He kind of, actually, let's do a dex to see how graceful your landing is.
Yeah.
Not very, even with the +2 from being a raven, that's a total of 4.
Oh.
So he kind of just goes to sort of land on his bum just in front of Hugh on the. But then he's just like, you could just see his eyes have turned into little star shapes, and he's got his little star asterisk Grolix, and he's like,
I can fly.
You did it.
You did great.
Congrats.
hello, cat, go away. Go away. Get off the desk, you doofus.
It was just that was a bit of a rough landing. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. You reckon he's probably got too much adrenaline and excitement to feel anything?
He's just gonna lift the borb up and give a quick once over, and when he's satisfied, he'll put the borb into Cassie's hands.
I have healing magic. I can if you're not okay.
No, I'm fine. I'm great. I'm superb. Fantastic.
You did really good.
Hugh more quietly says, "Yeah, it looks to be fine. The feathers soften full."
Okay, that's good. You just need to work on those landings now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. I can work on that. I can practice this at home. I can jump off the roof.
Yeah, you'll
Hey.
need to practice turning as well. Turning is important.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Okay. Hugh, your turn.
Yeah, let's try this again, and like he will start with flapping.
I
He
think
he
yeah. So just I'm gonna cast another bardic inspiration again. So Hugh
Okay.
gets bardic inspiration.
D8 you said, yes?
Yes.
Heck yeah. Thank you. Okay, so that's 16. Nullified the -2. So like he definitely gets air underneath him, and like he is lifted off the ground a little bit, and he then pauses, has a thinky thought, and can I flavor this as a like so Hugh does a running jump? Can I make that acrobatics instead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we want victory.
Yeah.
I know you text nods.
28. That's more like it.
Nice.
Brilliant. There is our victory. Well done.
There's like a pause. Hugh goes, give me a moment. He makes sure that he doesn't run into Cassie and Rai, and run, jump, and considering that's a 28, I want to say that he does that sort of twirl in the air. And yeah, he does manage to get up a bit. Flap.
You're
I'm just
doing
picturing
great.
this sort of.
Thanks.
I'm picturing the sort of that flap up out of shot before the shot changes, and he does a little spin, and then he sticks his arms and feet out at the end of the spin, and like the background does the little change.
Yes.
The little anime.
Yeah.
Just back into the
Yes. There's like he's actually gotten pretty high, so like there's a pause then, and he's like, okay, I should get back to the others without crashing. So like he maneuvers himself so he's closer to the others, and then he just kind of waits to glide down. Honestly, with that picture of Hugh I sent earlier, probably just a little bit like that, except the wings are outstretched.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of floats down. So that worked.
Yeah, you did really
did.
good. You were flying. You were flying really good.
Thanks. The crash landings from previous definitely helped.
Yeah, they do help. You don't want to do it more than once.
Yeah. I also don't want to give my siblings more fuel. They already got a lot.
Or be worried. Or both.
Yeah, I think Chris might have some pictures of me stuck in the tree.
Oh. Yeah, nod. Pat, you get your pain. Because there is no way Lynn didn't get a picture of Hugh stuck in that tree. And
Yeah.
Decimal went to go get him.
Decimal probably also has a picture of you stuck in the
Oh,
tree.
Oh, absolutely. There's no way he doesn't.
Oh my goodness. Rai's just sitting there and
I'm really glad that network doesn't know how to use a camera.
Yeah, we're all blessed by that fact.
We'd be in trouble otherwise.
Network your sibling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Network is a house spirit, I suppose. You can find her
Genius
in
Loci.
Halloween Town. Yeah.
Genius Loci.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a history.
Mhm.
Does Cassie know what that is? Oh my god. Okay. She does know what
Is
that
that-
is.
Oh, isn't that a pyro?
It's
nice.
a very high roll. Just oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We know. I know a few of those now. Well, I know two. But yeah, network is my sibling. They're really cool, really fun. They like shiny things. So if you ever come to visit, it's a good idea to have them as a gift because they like that.
Okay.
And also, if there's any shiny things you want to keep, better keep them in
Don't
your
bring
hammer
those.
space.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
she has not got a lot of impulse control sometimes.
Noted.
She also likes doing the swooshies.
Hmm
Swooshies.
She picks you up.
Yeah. It's like you're in a tornado of warm air. It's her way of saying hi.
I think you'd like her. You should come and visit sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
like to visit.
Miss Crystal needs to come back and visit sometime too, so that Network can say sorry and have a proper introduction.
Oh, what happened?
Is
Oh,
everything okay?
Oh yeah. No, it's fine. Miss Crystal's fine. Yeah, no, it's okay.
And he kind of does this little awkward shrug.
Honestly, Hugh is currently thinking of the fact that apparently Miss Crystal is, well, like the stained glass of Cassie's wings, so Hugh's just going, Netford didn't try to steal Crystal, did they? She didn't try to, did she? Hugh's
No.
hoping not. he doesn't say that out loud, mind you, but like you can see the thought come on his face.
This entire person is a shiny into the hammer space. She goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god.
Like Hugh knows Lynn would stop Network. That's why Crystal was able to get out of the house, but
Eventually.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite like that. Though maybe the second interaction will go that way.
Yeah, maybe.
oh my goodness.
And Ryan's just going to do that little bit of an awkward shuffle and look pointedly up at Cassie. Go,
I think it's your turn now. Your turn to fly.
I'm gonna roll an insight.
He's also gonna roll an insight.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
I love having
Well.
disgusting modifiers. That's a 27.
All right, 27 and a 19. All right. Rye's expression is probably about 80%. Please don't ask me any questions. Just we're not thinking about that. And the rest is genuine. I want to see you fly. We've both done it. It's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, Cassie's gonna drop it. I don't know if she's put together 2 and 2 about everything yet, but yeah, she can ask about that when she gets home, and Crystal can have the fun of explaining that.
Yeah. Like, and I'll say as well, Hugh sees this and is like, okay, oh well, and then he turns to Cassie. It's your turn to be hyped, Cassie.
Yeah, so I rolled, because I've been rolling at disadvantage, and I rolled a double 5.
Oh no!
You get 5 or you 5. Which 5 do you want?
So that's a 10, so that's average. So yeah, she stays. It takes a lot of flapping, honestly, but she does manage to stay in the air, but she can't really, like, she's just hovering a couple of feet off the ground and then just sort of lands with a bit of a it's a lot harder than I'm used to.
Did your wings used to be bigger?
I'm gonna roll off of that 27 that he rolled before. Is that, yeah, you definitely see the again another wince, and the emotions, like, not a lot of like happy emotions go across her face with the
Yeah, they're kind of still growing back in. Yeah.
Hugh
Where's
feels
that
a little
Raven
bit.
stat sheet?
Hugh feels just a little bit bad.
I'm just gonna roll something real quick. So,
Okay. Though,
Hugh,
like,
what's your armor class?
Huh?
Let's see. It is. Yes, it is currently 15.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
that hits.
Okay. There is a distinct 1 point of piercing damage at your ankle as Rye has just pecked you.
Hugh's just. Yeah, I realize that now. I don't know what's happened to her.
It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. I just, yeah, bad, bad time. But I'm okay.
Still, sorry for that.
Yeah, yeah. It's also been a while since I've done this, so yeah. A little out of practice too.
Okay. Well, practice makes perfect, and hey, if they're still growing, that means it'll get back to being easier.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a lot like riding a bike. Um, don't think you ever really forget.
Mm.
Alright,
Hugh
here I go again.
nods.
Go for it.
You can do it, and help action from Hugh.
Nice. Okay.
The
Then.
cheer squad is in position.
Exactly.
All right. So I'm gonna go with that 13 then.
Hey,
Nice.
I
Nice,
think
much better.
I think she might take a page out of Hugh's book and do a bit of a running jump start to help give herself a little bit of air at the beginning, and then yeah, like her wings are still working fairly hard, but getting there. Like
Got a
she's
bit more
able,
oomph.
yeah, and
Hey,
I think that it's probably fairly obvious that even if she's not as good as normal, that like there is a lot more of that innate like taking to the air. Like she's having less trouble than I think the both of you at like um
she
at
knows what she's doing. She's done this before.
yeah, like she looks a little bit less awkward and she's a little better at maneuvering in the air.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, once she's up, she's like, oh yes, I remember this.
Yeah,
Back
so
in her element.
yeah, when she lands, there's just like kind of like this like bright look of I've missed this.
You get her resounding clap from Hugh. That was
think-
amazing.
I think what
Thank you.
Rye is gonna do is he's gonna kind of flatten into his shadow and then boing straight back out again. But he's back in his normal and he's doing that I have just jumped anime ta-da sort of pose. Yeah! And he's got a whole
Oh.
bunch of excited Grolix. The background changed for a half second. It's like,
You did it. You were great.
It's yeah, still not as good as normal. When we get better, you guys should come see me dance sometime.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
What kind of dance do you do?
Lots of different sorts. Mostly ballet these days because that's kind of easiest to make a career out of. But I can do ballet, hip hop, samba, classical, tap, uh, jazz. Uh,
That's a lot.
yeah,
Yeah. You
I
know way more than I do. That
I really like to dance. I've been learning my whole life.
That's
well
cool.
then. I bet
I learned to dance when I was little, but I haven't done it. Haven't needed to.
it's yeah, on my end I kind of learned due to my upbringing. Well, I guess I'm learning something new. Decimal March and I tried dancing together the other day. It was fun.
You you grew up with nobility?
Um, yeah. Had to learn some formal dances and how to waltz, so.
Yeah.
It sucks, doesn't it? It's so boring.
Like, the waltz was a little nicer, but, well, I think the dances I'm learning with my brothers are a lot more fun.
Yeah. I like waltz. I do. It's really different from a lot of others, but you the
Mm-hmm.
best thing about dancing is when you can feel the music and it just makes you want to move, and you can pull off what you feel like. You just feel it in your heart, and the desire to move, and you do, and it makes you feel amazing, and that's why you should dance.
Yeah, agreed. Like, you are getting nods from Hugh as you were describing that.
I've never felt that while dancing. I've only ever felt irritated from dancing because they all expected me to lead when they were so much taller than me. And I was
Wait.
like 6.
You are getting a pet, Ryan. Like, well, I at least had the choice of choosing whether I was lead or follow. And, well, you see my height.
Yeah.
Rai kind of just does that that comparison height hand motion above his head. And, like, Rai is still shorter than you by a good, what,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
7 inches.
Hey Hugh,
Yeah.
how does it feel to be the tallest person in this party?
Actually, yeah, there is a pause and, like, you know, it's weird being the tallest person around for once. I'm used to being the shortest.
You're not going to be the shortest if you're hanging out with me.
Yeah. I
Well, I mean, I spend a lot of my time with March and Decimal, and they're both they're both like 2 feet taller than me, so no, I'm aware of how it feels to be short.
Mhm.
For reference, March is 6'8" and Decimal is 6'1". Hugh is 4'6".
They are tall.
So Hugh knows how it. Hugh's used to being the small one.
Mm-hmm.
He's fine with
Mhm.
it, but he's used to
Yep.
being the small one.
Yeah. I think it's at this point I'm gonna roll Rai a perception, and you both are. I'm gonna roll one for. Okay, that is good. That is what I wanted. Thank you, dice. 20.
Oh, that's an 11. Hugh's currently focused on speaking.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
Oh?
come on, Dice Farsi, you can do it. I'm gonna say
Nice.
Cassie
Okay.
sees.
Yes. Hugh, not so much. But Cassie and Rai both notice as they're sort of having this conversation, there is a slight coolness to the breeze as it wafts past, and you turn ahead, and there is Chifley and Misty coming around the corner. Cassie looks distinctly like she's been very well scolded. She's like got her shoulders, she's like, hands in her pockets as she's walking beside Chifley. Just sort of got his back very straight. Is like,
Oh, there's
Oh,
Mr.
baby.
Forde come back. And Missy. This has been really fun, Miss Cassie. Would you like to practice with us again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. And I can
Hey, maybe.
one time I can teach you some dance moves and see if you like any of them.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that, as long as it's not. Well,
No, there's a
You
lot
get
of
a pat
other
pat.
styles.
I like
Yeah.
that, and maybe we can compare magic notes.
oh yeah, he was a wizard, a really, really one.
Oh,
We have kind of like a book club, and
Mm-hmm.
ooh, Oh, I've got an idea. Hold on. Gonna go
Oh,
hammer
My
space.
sister's
That is
a
not
wizard.
pardon? Sorry, you cut out.
Sorry. My sister's a wizard.
Oh, really? That's neat. What kind? I'm an evocation wizard myself.
Abjuration, I think. Yeah.
That's neat. Hugh has the starry eyes. I'm sorry, but special interest activated.
That is
Hugh
valid.
Hugh does like a small prestidigitation too, and like hee-hoo, electricity sparks.
I can't help feeling like Hugh and Crystal would get along very well.
Probably.
There would be nerd talk for literal hours.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Rai has pulled several things out of his coat, out of his hammer space, and he's quickly doing some little tiny arts and crafts while you guys are talking about wizards.
Aw.
And then after a moment, he jumps back up and he hands Hugh one piece of cardboard and gives Cassie two.
Oh?
What are they?
So the one that you both got is on a white piece of it's printer paper, to be quite fair. He made them in a hurry, but it's got a pair of little quite badly drawn wings on each with aviation club written on it.
Oh!
And the other thing that Cassie got was a Stagehands and Stagehand business card.
Oh, nice. She's gonna
Adorable.
be with that.
And Ryan's holding up his own little aviation club membership card, and he's just like got the little Rolex asterisk stars. He's like,
Aviation club. We can come back and practice all the time.
Yeah. Hugh gives a high five.
Yep, definitely.
he will return it.
A very
Yeah.
enthusiastic return.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I think you might have to take Mr. Forde and Missy home, just by how she looks.
Yeah. Good thing we've got donuts at home. She might need it. Again, I don't know if she's been grounded again, so...
There,
better ask Chifley
there's a
first.
pause. There's a pause from Hugh, and wait, this is a D10. Yeah, okay. There's a pause. He pulls out a little bag of cookies, and maybe this'll help. These are
my God.
March's. They're amazing.
Oh, yeah. March did say that he baked.
He makes the best cookies ever. He's an amazing cook, and if he tells you he isn't the best, that's a lie, okay?
Okay.
He's really good. Between March and my mom, if I didn't get so much exercise, I would be so...
Yeah, my dad's a pretty good cook. And yeah, I really been enjoying the food since. Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, good. I'm glad that you're doing well.
yeah.
Thanks.
It's there's kind of a pause from Hugh and from one person who got out of a situation to the other. Let's heal well, yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna put out a hand to shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shakes it.
Cookies help.
Ryan's just sitting there going, "Yeah, new friends."
Friendship achieved.
We should get going, Hugh. We weren't planning on being out this long, and people are going to start freaking out if we don't get back.
Oh, yeah,
You
good
might
point.
wanna send them a plane? Let them know you're okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that when we get to where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
This was fun, though. Worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
worth it.
It was really nice
I'm-
meeting you both.
Yeah, I'm really glad I got to meet you.
We'll see you at the next club meeting.
Yeah. You're gonna get a super cheerful wave from Hugh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll a dex because I think Cassie's gonna be skipping backwards.
Oh.
It's moving goodbye, so alright, it's not too bad. She doesn't trip or anything.
Oh.
Luckily, Rai's got feather falls just in case.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think there's a bit of a whoop, and she almost runs into someone before like, right, I should watch where I'm going.
Oh dear.
I'm
I
just
do
imagining
think-
there's like some waving before they all head off.
I do
Yeah.
think you will hear for like sort of she's gonna call out to Chifley and Missy, I hear you stole someone's shoes.
Only the left ones.
And fade to black.
Oh, that was great.
That was an absolute.
It was so fun.
Yeah. Thank you for the FPS, you two. This was a blast.
This was like so tooth-rottingly sweet.
Mm,
They're friends.
and they needed it.
Friends.
They needed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love friends. Friends good.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh dear.
And
Thank
hey,
you
they know how
both.
to fly, kind of.
Kind
yeah,
of.
yeah. I can't help feeling like everyone else who knows them is just that gif of the I can't protect them.
Oh. See, you say that, and I slide you the counterpoint of we'll protect them, so help us, and like you know, anime eyes flash and a knife.
Yeah. Also, watchers, they're the ones who have to go and rescue someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the mischief we can get up to now.
Yes.
We are unstoppable.
Yup.
He who.
He and in fact, who. Thank you so much for doing this with me, guys. This has been really, really.
Oh,
This has been
agreed. I had so
delightful.
much fun.
And thank you everybody for listening.
Mhm.
And we'll see you in the next thing we're all at.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.